Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. My name is FlyByTrain, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of The Long Dark. Now this game holds a special place in my heart, as it's probably one of my favorite games ever, to be honest. It's by far my favorite indie game, other than Minecraft, and I'd say that Minecraft and Paper Mario are probably the only other games that I would rank above this. This game is that good, and the immersiveness and the feel of this game is incredible, so I figured I might as well hurry up and play it. So we're going to start a new game here, and we're going to play Stalker. I typically like to play a custom game. I like to play like an interloper, which is ridiculously difficult. I like to play interloper where you can find a rifle, because the only thing I dislike about interloper, I don't mind the fact that you have to craft a lot of your tools, but I do dislike the fact how they flat out remove items from the game. It doesn't personally appeal to me, but I love the interloper experience, and so I like to usually play a custom game, but for this, I'm just going to play Stalker because I don't want to die within the first 5 days, which I tend to do often. And so, here's what we'll go with. Stalker, if you don't know anything about this game, the wolves and the wildlife are extremely aggressive, and there's a ton of them. They're all over the place. The elements are pretty rough. It can get fairly cold. And the loot that you can find throughout the map is just sparse enough to give you a challenge. Overall, I think Stalker is the best experience of this game, personally. If you don't just like exploring, if you like actually playing the game, I feel like Stalker is probably the best experience if you don't go with a custom version. So, we're going to go with it. I can choose a map if I want to, but I'm going to be honest, I typically do start in Mystery Lake, and so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna go completely random. Hopefully I don't get Timberwolf Mountain. There's a lot of these maps that I've actually never played before. I've never been to any of these maps, honestly, and I love this. I love this game, and I've really only played in these 4 right here: Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, Mystery Lake, and Pleasant Valley. I really tended. Well, I've played Forlorn Muskeg once, and for the most part, I've honestly died in most of these. Not Mountain Town. I don't go to it very often. I've gone to it a couple times. So, all right, we're just gonna go with it though, completely random. Hope I don't get Timberwolf Mountain. I think I can figure out most everything else. So we're just gonna go with male because that's what I am. Name of the sandbox. We're gonna go with YouTube, not YouTube. YouTube Stalker. Alright, here we go. And we're going to accept that. And then we're going to get into this game. See how things go. Again, I'm hoping I don't go into Timberwolf Mountain. I really don't think I'll do okay there. If I get really lucky, I'm going to get like Coastal Highway or something like that. Just not Timberwolf Mountain, and I'm going to be okay. Alright, let's see where I end up. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and see if I could not learn what it had to teach. And not, when it came to... I can't finish that. I can't read that fast. Come on now. Where am I? Am I Coastal Highway? Oh, I think I am. I think I'm Coastal Highway. Right? Oh, that's the wrong button. I don't know the hotkeys in this game. I think... Yeah, Coastal Highway. Perfect. Okay. I will gladly take this spawn. Grab a few sticks here. If you have never played this game before, if you're walking along, always pick up sticks. Sticks are just like a free 15 to 20 minutes of life, basically. As long as you have fire, food, and water, you will not die in this game. And so, always be picking up sticks as you walk along. I'm going to keep my eye out for wolves. I don't think I'm going to get bamboozled too early on here. I do know that Coastal Highway tends to have a fairly large population of wildlife, though, and so that does concern me a little bit. I know that there's a house a little bit further up here that I saw. A little bit foggy out. I'm not too familiar with the maps. I don't play enough of any other map other than Mystery Lake to really be super familiar with most of them, so I'm kind of playing this blind, to be honest. It's kind of in the morning, it looks like, which is kind of fortunate for me and kind of unfortunate because I don't like the weather. It's also really cold out. It's -2. I also didn't see what I have on. Let's see what I've got on. I've got a ragged hoodie. I started with a toque, That's really nice. I don't tend to do that. So the only thing that I have risk of frostbite of right now is my hands. And then maybe my torso because I don't have a coat. But overall, I've had much worse starts than that. So I'm very content with what we've started with. And then I believe I've also got some matches and a sleeping bag. So, oh, it's a burnt house. That's unfortunate. Okay. So oh, there's one to the left though. Okay. So this didn't work out as well as I wanted it to, but it's still doing okay. There's a bunny rabbit right there. I don't really want to get attacked by wolves yet, and I don't think I picked up a rock, so I'm not gonna worry about him yet. Pick up a few more sticks here. Waterfront cottages. Okay, there's a few over here. All right, I'm content with this. Got to keep my eye out for a wolf. This is the type of area where they'd like to stay. I believe that is a bear right there. Can't tell if he's moving, but I think that's a bear. And if that's the case, I want to avoid that. It's really cold out here, so let me just rummage through this building real quick. I didn't see any wolves, and I don't hear any wolves, so I think I'm okay in that front. That being said, I could probably take that bunny right there, but I'm really not ready to settle down yet, and so I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna probably end in that house right there. So let me check out this house first, see what it's got. Don't really recognize either of these, and so I don't know what contents they're going to hold. Alright, nice little quaint little house, couple curtains there, which I could tear up for some cloths. Oh, misclicked that. Search this dresser right here, nothing in it. Always want to look around these little crevices right here. They can always have some loot in them, such as like bullets and stuff that you might have missed. Got a nice Summit soda, that's nice. Anything along the sides here? Nothing. Alright. Oh, that's a big find for me. It's worn, but it provides a lot of warmth. So now I'm up to plus 7 degrees Fahrenheit warmth bonus. That's big time for me. What's on here? Crushed soda can, it looks like. Really of no use to me. Did I miss anything else in this room? I check under the bench here. I did. Okay. All right. I think that's it for that room. So I'm going to search the bathroom first, and I'll come back to it. One of the unique things about this game is its ultra realism. In an actual survival situation, if you are ever in need of water, and so like say you're like in a hurricane or something like that, you know, whatever it might be, and you're in desperate need of water, the tops of toilets right here actually contain fresh water, so you can actually drink the water out of the top here, and you don't have to worry about it. It sounds gross, but in a survival situation, it's not a bad option.
This stuff will come in handy.
Got some painkillers, that's really useful. I was hoping for a sewing kit, that would have been perfect. But not quite that lucky. It looks like I got some tomato soup right here, that's nice. Anything else on the shelf? I don't see any. Let's take a look in the fridge here. Nothing in the fridge. Oh, I got a moldy rainbow trout. I'm going to take this because when I cook it, that condition will go up. And being only at 46, I'm comfortable carrying that with me. It will attract wolves a little more, so I'm going to be careful with it. I'm not going to take the recycled can, but I am going to take this cooking pot. This is going to be wonderful for cooking water and other creatures that I might catch along the way. Anything in the cabinets here? Doesn't look like I'm going to be that fortunate. That's disappointing. Anything in the oven? I don't know why I crouched right there, but nothing was in the oven. More curtains. Let's search these top cabinets here. Looks like I'm getting skunked pretty well here in this house. Oh, I got some herbal tea. Herbal tea, excuse me. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm illiterate. Alright. That's going to be nice for when it's nighttime though. Some peanut butter. Peanut butter is the best survival food you could have. It's kind of high in everything, which is kind of perfect. It's very high in calories, so there's lots of energy. If you ever need to stock up on any food, stock up on peanut butter. That is something I've learned along the way. And that's a real life fact, not just a video game fact. But in the video game, 900 calories is extremely valuable. I will gladly take that peanut butter.
This is any good to eat.
It's a brand new granola bar. That's kind of nice. That condition will last for a long time, so I'm going to go ahead and carry it with me. I should have eaten that peanut butter before I put it in my bag. There's a weird mechanic in this game to where if you eat something right away that's low condition, you'll avoid getting sick. But if something's low condition like that, there's a very good chance you will get sick from it. There's a dead guy right here. Poor dude. It's unfortunate for him, but I'll take a tin of sardines. See, as you can see over here, there's 21% condition right under the calories right there. That means I've got a very high chance of getting food poisoning if I eat this. So I'm actually going to eat it right now. Or I'm actually not going to eat it right now. Never mind, it wouldn't let me. Huh. Alright, whatever. Typically, you'd try to eat that right away. But for whatever reason, the key didn't pop up for me to press. There's a flare right there, which is extremely useful for warding off wolves. This is a big find for me. A decent cotton sweater. Scarf, excuse me. I'm going to put that on right away. It's not gonna provide a ton of warmth, but it's going to provide just enough to make it worth my time. Anything else in these drawers right here? Nothing. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. But anything helps. Anything in this game helps. There's a big old bed right here, which is kind of nice if I need it in the future. There's a crate right here, which I could break down for some firewood, but I'm not going to currently because I'm really not in need of a fire. Because I'm warming up indoors pretty well, and so I'm going to keep on that. Nothing in those drawers. That's really disappointing. See if there's anything in the crates. I didn't see anything under the bed here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, and I believe that is the extent of this house. Don't break your ankle as you're on your way down. Yeah, that's looking like it. I don't think I missed anything in here. Just kind of double checking. My sensitivity is very high, which is kind of throwing me off here. Oh, I did miss something. Decent work, but this is going to be big. Alright, these are going to be... Actually, my decent running shoes are actually pretty good, but they don't have any water resistance. These boots are going to be significantly better. It's going to be double in just about everything. They weigh a lot more, and I'm going to be slower while wearing them, but they're the exact same condition, and they're overall better. So I will take that weight deficit, or the added weight, for some better boots. That's going to help in terms of warmth a lot. And now I can tear up these running shoes for a little bit of cloth. So I'm a little bit smelly while I'm out here, so I can attract some wolves fairly easily, so I've really got to keep on the lookout. Why I was excited earlier about getting that flare is because wolves tend to be scared of fire, unless you're in an aurora. And so if you're ever caught in an area where, you know, you might be being attacked by wolves, pull out a flare, and it might buy you just enough time to find some shelter and ward them off. Grab a few reishi mushrooms right there. Those are going to be nice for reishi tea later on. I actually didn't know you could loot these mailboxes. It's kind of unique. I didn't even know this earlier. Alright. It's kind of cool. I'm going to check out this house right here. I don't know if there's a basement along the outside. I'm going to look real quick. Again, really not too familiar with this map yet. And so, alright, I'm going to go through the main entrance. That seems like a fairly plausible idea. It's good to know there's a back door, though. Alright, back to warming up in this house. It's a nice, quaint little house, actually. I kind of like it. Anything under the table? Going right into loot mode. I'm not going to check out anything. There's some salty crackers. 600 calories, 60 condition. I'll take them. Those are going to be big. They're going to make me really thirsty when I eat them, and so I've got to make sure I've got some water when I do. I'll pick up some firewood for now. It's a little bit heavy, but if I decide to settle down somewhere here soon, I can start dropping some of this within the house and keeping it for later. I tend to like to be kind of like a pack rat when I play. I really hope it's light enough for you guys to see this, by the way. I tend to like to be a pack rat when I play. I like to stick in one house and just kind of loot a whole map before I move on. I might play a little more aggressively while I'm doing this for YouTube, but just know that I'm going to have some very pack rat tendencies. I did see these driving gloves. I am going to pick them up. This is going to be the last piece that I need to prevent frostbite. I don't think I can get frostbite anymore, which is kind of fortunate. How the frostbite mechanic in this game works is you can't have any exposed skin. I actually might need a coat, and so that might be the only thing that I need left to prevent frostbite completely. And so that's why even though they're garbage, they're complete garbage gloves, getting them is really fortunate because it's going to prevent frostbite. Look at some of these cabinets here. See if I was just about to say, see if I can find a can opener, because that's going to make life extremely easy for me. That might have just made this entire playthrough very viable. Finding a can opener, especially this early, all my canned goods are going to go a long way now, which is very, very fortunate for me. Keep searching these cabinets, really kind of not getting any luck here. I got a dusty Pinnacle Peaches though. I'll take that. They're still cold. They're kind of heavy, which is unfortunate, but good calories. Any food is good food for me in a survival situation. Got some dog food. Now this looks gross. I will admit to that. It does look gross. However, in a survival situation, you want some food. Dog food is edible. It's good for humans too. If it's good for dogs, it's good for humans, so don't avoid it. Again, this is completely hypothetical if you're in a survival situation. Gamey rabbit, that's going to be really good. Again, I'm going to be a little bit smelly here, because it's a raw flesh, but 500 calories at 75 condition. I'm going to keep that on me. I'm going to keep carrying it with me. I don't think I got any smellier than it already was. Some decent sports socks. I don't typically like sports socks, but because I don't have anything else, I'm going to go ahead and wear them. Prefer to find some wool socks, though. That'd be great. But no cigar, unfortunately. Keep looking, though. Maybe find something else in this house. Nothing along the side. Was that a bullet? No, it wasn't a bullet. Okay. I'm sorry if you can't see anything very well here. I can see pretty well on my screen, so I'm just hoping that translates. Look at this wardrobe right here. A brand new hoodie. That's going to help a lot in terms of warmth. Because right now I'm wearing a ragged hoodie, which is not very good. So this is going to increase everything tremendously because of the condition that it's in. It's still not the best. I'd prefer another wool sweater, but that hoodie is at least better than what we were rocking with. I will take that book. That's a very easy fire starter. And so I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouse with that. Did I just say in the mouse? I meant to say in the mouth. I'm trying to talk a little fast here and I'm slurring my words. Anything in that drawer? Nope. I'm going to again take some toilet water in case I get thirsty, which I will eventually here. I can rip up that towel for some cloth. I'm not going to. I did search over here. This house is kind of a dud. I didn't see if it has an upstairs. I don't think so. The other house was actually better in terms of loot. And so I do have a fireplace here in case I need, and a stove here in case I need to cook anything. Which I might do. Let me see what the weather is looking like outside here. If it's clear, I don't mind the cold necessarily, because when I sleep tonight, I'm going to have enough food where I'm going to... I hear a bear. There's a bear right in front of me. I'm not doing that. That scared the crap out of me. Alright, I might be holed up in here for the night, or I might just have to drop this food. That's potentially the route I will take. I'm not going to mess around with a bear. I'm just not going to do it. I don't have any tinder, though. Really? I don't have any tinder? Can I just make some out of sticks? I should be able to, right? If I can navigate this correctly. Yeah, okay, I can make it out of sticks. Alright. Can I just make one? I can't just make one. I have to make two. Okay. Well, on midday, I prefer not to do any cooking right away, but simply due to the fact that there's currently a bear outside, I'm gonna go ahead and try my luck to start a fire. See if I can cook this this trout and this rabbit here. Try to get the smell off of me. Try to avoid that bear. I really don't want to get attacked by a bear this early on. That will completely ruin this run. Alright, my fire's good. I'm going to add some fuel to it. I'm gonna add a couple sticks here. And you see that really does add some length to it. And that was only 8 sticks. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cook. I'm gonna add a cooking pot because that's gonna make things go by a little bit faster. This is only gonna take 25 minutes. That's gonna take 30. Let's go with the 30. Is there anything I can do in 30 minutes to pass the time? Can I rip up like a curtain? 15 minutes, perfect. That'll give me some cloth. Adds a little bit of weight, but ultimately I like to multitask here and try to make the most of my time. Time is a limited resource in the long dark, and so you want to make the most of it. That's a cooked rabbit, so I'll take that. And then I'm going to cook some more. I'm going to cook this trout. Now it says moldy right now, but when it's cooked, it's going to gain some condition. And so that will be a good food to eat here soon. I really don't want to chop up some curtains, but I really don't have anything else to do. See, let's just take a quick inventory of what I got here. Medically, only got some antiseptic and painkillers. Got a little bit when it comes to fire starting, but I could do better. How much is it? It's gonna take me a long time to get some leather out of that. Yeah, I could probably tear this up, right? 45 minutes. That's gonna be a little bit long. I'm gonna avoid doing that. Drink some water though, maybe. I'm a little bit parched. Maybe eat these sardines. I hope I don't get food poisoning. These are really bad condition, but I managed to avoid it. That's really nice. That's really fortunate. I probably shouldn't have got away with that. I'm just going to pass the time until it's ready. Boom, it's ready. So we're going to pick this up. I'm going to let the fire burn out. Might actually take a torch. Can I take a torch? Can't take a torch. Okay. That should get the smellies off of me. I don't remember which door the bear was. I'm going to just step out here. I should have been crouching. Oh, crap. I might pay for that. Okay. I don't see the bear. It's clear day out right now. I don't see the bear. What are my smellies looking like? I don't smell bad. Yeah, I don't smell. I really want to know where that bear is. I'm really not trying to get destroyed by a bear today. There's a dead man right here. Probably got mauled by that bear. Seeing if I can see him, I don't know where he's at. I really don't feel comfortable until I've laid eyes on him. I laid eyes on him earlier, so I knew he was close, but didn't think he'd pursue me. Pick up some feathers. Those are going to be good for crafting a bow and arrow later. Specifically arrows. I'm not seeing that bear currently. I really like to find him. So I know he likes to hang out around that island. I was not imagining the bear to be this close though. My guess is the bear smelled me. That's the only explanation that I can think of. But regardless, I don't want to play around with him. I really wish there was like a binoculars feature in this game. I see a house up there. I'm just kind of like aimlessly walking around the lake, which isn't a very good idea. There's an island right here that has a house on it. I believe that is the island that the bear likes to hang out around. If not, it's this island, and I'm about to get destroyed. Those houses gave me some decent loot, though. That thin wool sweater was probably the can opener were probably the two best things that I found there. Might even be that island. There's one of these islands that I know that the bear just likes to hang out around. I believe it's that island, but it could very well be this island because I think this is where I saw him before. Really don't want to say hello to him again. I just don't know where he went. I'm freaking out too much about the bear, but it's kind of warranted because he'll probably kill me in the state that I'm in right now. Like I'll probably survive the attack itself, but I think the damages to my clothing and the bleeding I don't think I could recover from. And so I really would like to avoid a bear today. Can I get up here, please? This game doesn't allow jumping, which is... There he is. Well, I might be fucked right now. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm really kind of having an anxiety attack right now. Please don't, bear. Oh, I knew he was over here, too. I chose the wrong island. This isn't Jackrabbit Island, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna pay for that. That sucks. I wanted this island that I'm walking up to right now. This island right here is bad mojo. Bad omen. I don't know how far I can walk out on this ice before it starts collapsing. There's a building up there. I'm not going to mess around with it though because the bear is close by. That bear is going to keep pursuing me now that he's aggroed onto me, and so I'm just going to keep running. I really do not want to fight a bear. He had to have smelled me earlier. That's the only explanation for why he was that far over. I know where he's at though now, so I'm not too terribly worried about him. I don't see any wolves, surprisingly enough. I'm going to jinx myself saying that. But I haven't seen any wolves. There's a couple deer over on the water here and a rabbit. Again, I'm not going to touch this rabbit. I'd rather not smell. Seeing a lot of houses along the coast here. It's a comforting thought. I've got a lot to loot here. I'm going to head to, I believe this is Jackrabbit Island here. Which typically isn't inhabited by wolves, and that bear tends to leave it alone. And so I feel like it's probably a pretty safe spot to set up shop, at least along the coastal highway here. I know that along the coastal highway, I believe it's the coastal highway, should be a gas station, which I like to hole up in. There's a lot of wolves near it, but it's a pretty solid spot to stay in. I'm gonna loot this fishing hut real quick while I'm right here. Grab some cedar firewood, some newsprint, more newsprint. Search is covered real quick. Yeah, and grab some fishing line. Rifle cartridge, that'll be nice for I actually find a rifle. Tin of sardines, a little bit bad condition, but I'm still gonna take them. Yeah, other than the bear, I haven't really seen much in terms of some things to be scared about. I didn't realize I was so close to the water right here. I believe that this is Jackrabbit Island. I could be completely off base though. I might not even be in the right biome. I'm really unfamiliar with this map. I could have sworn that one of these was Jackrabbit Island though, and I thought it was the one with the house on top, but now that I'm here, I'm kind of second guessing it. I have hypothermia risk. I'm a little bit cold. I have to get inside and warm up a little bit. That bear encounter has my heart pumping. I really wasn't looking forward to that so early on here. Let's see if I can get to this house up here. That's the goal. If I can get to this house, I think I'm in pretty good condition. Just get up the hill. I believe this is Jackrabbit Island. It looks as if I didn't realize it was this close to the water, but it is Jackrabbit Island. Okay, I'm not too far off base. I was just one island off. The other island, of course, though, has a bear. I did know that. I didn't think it was that one though. So I'm just a little bit dumb. I don't think there's any wolves up here. I hope there's not any wolves up here. Otherwise, I'm in for a really rough time. I should be crouching. I'm a little bit cold, so I'd like to get inside. Oh, that rabbit scared me. See if I can pick up any sticks along the way. Grab a few here to start a fire. In case I need to cook anything. I don't think I'm going to need to tonight. I think I've got plenty of water. I heard a wolf. I heard a wolf. They're right there. Is that the one I'm hearing? Or is there one further up? Oh, I think I'm hearing multiple wolves. I don't know where though. As long as they're not up here, it should be okay. There's a dead body over here. Let me just scout the area a little bit. Crows indicate a dead body typically, and so that's why I was saying there's probably a dead body right there. So I might check it out real quick. I don't remember Jackrabbit Island being this close. I don't know how far down that body is, so I might ignore it for now. I'll come back to it. Those crows won't leave. Grab a few more sticks before I get inside. Alright. Oh, nice. Got a light shell.
Could end up being useful.
That's going to be very useful in terms of preventing hypothermia. It's not the warmest, but it's better than nothing. Search this cabinet right here. Let's see the chocolate bar on top. Candy bar, excuse me. Anything around here? Just loot a little more here. Alright, and with that, I think I'm going to end the first episode. Top of Jackrabbit Island here on the Coastal Highway. Just now warming up a little bit. I'm actually going to go sleep real quick so that I can save the game. I just want to make sure the game saves. With that, I'm going to go to bed here, sleep for about an hour, just make sure that my game's okay. And yeah, if you like this video, subscribe, leave me a like, share it with some friends, let me know how I did. If you like The Long Dark, please consider purchasing it on Steam or wherever you might purchase it. Hinterland Studios is a super awesome company. I love this game. I love this game with a passion. Again, it's one of my favorite games. So if you're interested in it, give it a look. Give some other YouTubers a look. You know, shout out to all of them. This game's awesome. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. See you later.